Hey guys and gals, it's the Cannabis Crone. It's been a while. I've done some short little videos, but it'll be a little bit longer. I'm just following up with what I had covered before on that land between Glidden Road and 71. All of that clear cutting that they did. Well, I talked to the DNR. I talked to Chris at the DNR at length. He explained everything to me, and then when I told him I was doing a podcast, he thought maybe I better talk to this other lady because he didn't want to go on record. But then he called me back and left another message saying that no, he was authorized to talk with me. I never got back to him because frankly it pisses me off, and I already got everything the first time I talked to him. Basically, the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, has nothing to do with environmental protection of any sort. The only thing that they're doing is protecting their so-called hedge funds, which is the sales from timber. It would be the recreation like hunting and fishing and all that stuff. That's the way the DNR looks at the environment, as resources to be harvested, not as an environment to protect. This was a forest, okay? And there's a lot of it. It extends all the way down, okay? This was a forest not too long ago. And now we're coming up on where all the timber is. All the trees that they cut down right before winter, which means all of the animals that were displaced. Do you know how many animals made their homes in these trees or used them for protection, you know? But that wasn't thought of. Nobody cares how many birds were impacted, how many squirrels, how many coyotes, wolves, how many bears. There were a lot of bear because I ran into some when I was hiking, when all of these trees were still alive. So this is what they're doing. Basically, the justification was this is public land, and what was it, Concordia or somebody gets the funding from tree sales, and this plot was around for 20 or 30 some years, and so it was time. That's not environmental protection. Again, that's sitting on resources until you want to make money off of them, and then doing this to an entire fucking forest. Yeah. So maybe some people knew this about the DNR already. I don't know, you know? And I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying, don't anybody be fooled into thinking that it's about protecting the environment in any way, shape, or form for any purpose other than being able to make money off of it. Because that's our bottom line, is getting money for the state. That is the Department of Natural Resources. You notice how there's nothing about environment in there. It's natural resources. That's what they're protecting so that they can sell them and make money off of them. So as long as we're all knowing that going into it, because there was a time when I thought that they were for, environmental impact, or, trying to help, just trying to basically help save our land. And that's not what they're doing. They are simply making sure that the resources stay as healthy as possible so they can make money off of them. And if anyone disagrees with me, please feel free. Leave a comment in the link. If you work for the DNR and you want to dispute that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's what it is. If you work for the DNR, you are working to preserve the resources until which time that they will be sold to make revenue for the state. Okay? So anyway, it breaks my fucking heart every time I see this. There was a stash of blueberry bushes over there, and that's where I ran into a bear for the first time ever, and luckily it didn't really pay me no never mind, and I got the hell out of there. But that bear was using those blueberries as food, so next season what's he going to do? Because that bear didn't get the memo saying, hey, we're going to get rid of all your habitat. So, you know, you better beat feet and find another place to be. So, yeah. Anyway, this was a follow-up to that. Public lands, and, oh, I forgot. So, real quick, this is important. So, what happens when these, when it's decided that they're going to sell off, they put out an announcement. So, you have to keep looking at the DNR website to find out when these sales are. Because they allow lumber companies to bid on this. And so, and then the person that comes up with the bid, the DNR tells them how they want it harvested. Now, I find it hard to believe that this was really what they wanted to leave behind. You know? I mean, look at that. You know? What fucking disrespectful bullshit is that? You know? Yeah, let's just... Oh, God. Anyway, I had asked Chris... I said, are you satisfied? Are you on the record as being satisfied with what the lumber company did to this land? Are you satisfied? And his answer was, our hands are tied. So that tells me that no, probably not. They're probably not, but it's all about the money. So again, I'm not dissing the DNR. I'm just letting you know this is what they do, okay? This is their thing. They are providing healthy resources to be harvested eventually for the state. Whether it's deer or fish or walleye or perch or trees or, you know, nothing's really safe. Just because it says state land does not mean that it's safe from being completely eradicated. Oh, and also I was told that, well, it won't look as bad, you know, once all the plants start growing and stuff. No, it's still going to look as bad. Because I knew these woods, okay? I knew this forest. And it's not there anymore. And so it's never going to look the same to me. It's never going to look as good. And it's going to take years and years and years for this to grow back. So we have yet more space torn down where animals don't have a refuge. And then we wonder why they come into our yards and stuff, you know? I mean, where's that bear supposed to eat now? He's probably going to be digging into people's trash cans. I mean, I'm sure he's hibernating now, but, you know, this happened in the fall, a little before fall. So anyway, that's my podcast for today. You can like and subscribe if you like what I'm trying to do. I guess just be authentic. And this is really something that, I don't know, it hurt. It hurt, and it still hurts when I look at it. So I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of your Sunday. I guess this was Sunday church. Love you guys. Namaste.